say that out loud.
Welcome to the SKIDS Podcast. Shane Kopke. I am here with Tim Gage and Kevin McNichols. Why Lassie?
Hello.
Why Lassie?
That's Timmy is Lassie's owner.
Oh, that's right.
That's Timmy saying
Usually
it.
Timmy's in the well.
Usually I'm pretty good at these fucking references, and I just completely missed that one.
Yeah, well.
Too bad it wasn't a dolphin. That would have been even better, especially with us talking about the lady
Flip
jerking
him
off a
off.
dolphin. Yeah, who was the flipper kid?
It wasn't Timmy.
No, I know that, but that would have been pretty cool. Anyway, we have a show to do.
Dan Marino. That was the kid.
Dan Marino? I don't think it was Dan Marino.
Miami Dolphins.
He was in the movie
Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura, and
Die, Dan, die.
how many?
Laces out.
Yeah, laces out.
Here's my question:
The
How
laces
many?
were in.
How
They
many
were
movies from when we were younger, like that one, would be cancelable, or at least I don't know if it is anymore.
All of them.
Because once Trump won, everybody seems you can say retard again.
Oh, they gave
Yes.
it back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Goddamn retards.
All the streamers are saying
Yep.
it.
Oh,
everybody's saying it.
I fucking
now.
love that.
And you don't
I'm
have to
so
say
happy.
grape anymore when you mean rape.
No,
Yes.
actually, you do.
Oh.
Yeah, you
At least
said
on
that.
on streams and like
Well,
channels. and
fuck.
You gotta say
Yeah,
SA.
well.
That's
Yeah,
so
Forced
funny,
fuck.
too. SA.
stuff. Yeah.
But no, like what movies would have been fucking like completely just demolished
I think
now?
there's quite a lot.
Song
I mean,
of
Ace-
the South.
Ace Ventura, I don't know what the
The-
fuck that is.
Well, the first Ace
obviously
Ventura,
it's racist is what I'm
It's
thinking.
racist as fuck.
then there's them puking because they all got kissed by the tranny in that.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah.
Yeah. No,
That
we
was-
know Ace Ventura.
Yeah,
what
yeah,
other movies? That's why I said the other word.
I know
Well, there's
anything,
a whole- there's a
anything
whole
Bugs
lot of
Bunny
them.
would be
Like-
fucking. That's for fucking sure.
Well, yeah, I mean,
All of the old.
a lot of those
so
were
many-
pretty racist. Like
Yeah,
the
they
Tom and Jerry stuff.
Oh my god.
The black lady.
The
Woo!
all the mammy
Woo,
stuff.
get out of there!
Yeah.
You know, like yeah.
Thomas.
Honestly, thankfully, we're starting to move away from that shit now.
But when are we gonna actually get a good comedy again? A good
I think
comedic movie?
I think it'll
That
come,
one
but
with Paul
it's,
Rudd
it's
might be good.
well. I think it's going to happen, but
I think
it's
his
probably
with-
going to take a few years for things to continue to kind of calm down from the woke shit.
I think
you know?
Paul Rudd's movie with Sean William Scott, is that his name?
No, it's the Tim
no,
Robbins.
no, I know. But what I'm saying is, I think that movie was good, but that was like right before the woke shit. That was fuck. What was the name of that movie?
Tim Robbins or Robinson? I can't remember. It's Robbins.
Tim Robbins. Yes.
Tim Robbins with Paul.
I'm
Rudd?
not talking about that one. Sean William Scott with Paul Rudd. What movie was that? That was the one where
Evolution.
no, that was
Oh!
that was the one
Wait, was that the one where
where they all dressed
kids
as
were all-
Kiss at the end. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
they were
Step
like
Brother.
LARPing and
No.
stuff.
No,
no.
It's not Step Brothers.
Big Brothers. or
No,
something like
it's
that.
not
They
that
were
either.
Little brothers.
Nope.
Black brothers.
No. Because only one of the kids was black.
White chicks.
Yep. That's it. White chicks. You guys nailed it. I can't believe you guys nailed it. If only there was a way to figure out how to fucking
No,
find those.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was a funny one.
Yeah, but that was right before all the woke shit
Yeah,
and
it
fucking
got a
canceling
little
and
uncomfortable with the kid touching and all that and the diddling, or the assumed diddling that got him in trouble
who?
because they were pissing. Is that what? No,
Role models.
role models.
Role models.
Yeah, that little black kid kept.
That was the
kept-
one where they were LARPing.
Yeah, he
Pretend
kept
like-
saying that he was
Yeah.
gonna fucking turn him in
Yeah.
for child molestation.
Yeah.
That kid was hilarious.
That was a funny one.
And
And
they
then
go to camp
what's
and
his
together,
name?
did Ambien and then have sex or something with that hot chick. And
What-
he ended up just passing out.
Yeah, what's his name from?
He's like, if you take a bunch of Ambien and then try to stay awake, it's like you get really fucked up.
that guy from Hangover played like the
Young.
king.
Jo-
Yeah,
Jo-
John Young, I think.
yeah,
Or
Jung
something
Young
like that.
or whatever. He used to be a dentist.
Yeah, or
Or
a
doctor.
doctor. Yeah,
he was actually, I think, a physician.
Yeah, I think
just
so,
like a
something
regular
like that.
physician.
But yeah, and then he went into comedy and
Watch,
left it
I'm
all
way
behind.
off. He was like a cardiac specialist.
Yeah.
Like
The
something
brain
super
surgeon.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
In Japan, heart surgeon #1.
No, see, that's the crazy thing. People are good, like high-ranking fucking doctors. They'll move here and they're like, "Yeah, you can be a janitor."
Yeah.
Oh, to the States?
Yeah,
Oh, I know.
even though maybe their shit is more advanced, like in certain ways.
Well, there's people that leave this country to go to other countries for premium surgeries. Like
Yeah.
India,
Sure they
I
do.
guess, is renowned for their surgeries.
which is crazy because there's shit in the
'Cause it's
streets
filthy
everywhere.
there. It's absolutely
everywhere.
fucking filthy
Yeah.
there.
How do they have a room?
And they don't speak English, Kevin.
Cuba.
It's
believe it?
disgusting.
Who doesn't speak English? What are you talking about?
The guy named Michael that you talk to on the phone from time to time.
Yeah, with card services.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Mikhail?
No, it's Michael.
No, that's Russian, you retard.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the guy who helps you with your credit card information because
Yeah,
it's
we're talking. Where do
someone
call
hacked your
centers come
account,
from?
and he's just trying to help.
Where do they come from?
Where are they located?
Thomas Edison made those up.
Jesus Christ.
Phones?
No.
We're getting off the rails.
India.
Quick, bud.
So
Well, there's a lot of them in India.
Thomas Edison.
I was joking.
You know, I know. Did you know that he made a what was it called? Was it the Spirit Radio? Was that he made?
Was that Thomas Edison?
Well, both him and fucking Tesla made radios to try to contact the dead.
Well, smart people can be dumb too.
What if they did?
Yeah, Kevin. You ever think of that? What if they did? What if we could communicate with the afterworld?
I think that's a dumb idea
Why?
because I don't think.
Why
it's
not be a
possible.
little open-minded about things that you don't know anything
Well,
about?
I'm open-minded about things. I just think that's a dumb one
Why?
because
You can't destroy energy. 21 grams, motherfucker.
no. Hey, look. If there's something after, I seriously doubt that we could just find a way to communicate.
No, it's just us doing the podcast forever.
Oh,
We're like,
in
oh
some
my
other
God.
in some other
That's called
existence.
hell. Is what that's called.
Yeah, no
It's
shit.
purgatory.
Yeah.
Becomes the most popular show in hell.
But nobody speaks English.
Yeah.
We just do it from India.
Yeah,
The hell version of India. Wait,
It's
Which is
already
India.
the hell version of India.
it's hell on
Wait,
earth now,
didn't
bud.
India and Pakistan just fight each other for a bit?
yeah, and then it all ended, and it's all good now.
Oh, they figured that out.
How did
And
that
apparently
fucking happen?
Pakistan might break off into two countries now because they're having a big problem. Like,
Like Packy and Stan?
yeah,
That's not a bad
that's
name.
actually not a bad name. Yeah. That
Wow,
ended
Kevin,
pretty
you're
quick.
so informative.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, tell us more.
You're welcome.
Tell us more about that, newsman. Yep, you got
we
it.
pretty much covered it.
Oh, well, all right. Well, then we'll stop that.
Well, actually, though, they did have the apparently
They shot
during-
jets out of the sky.
I was going to say that they had the
fuck?
biggest dogfight actually in
Since World War II.
Since World War II.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
They actually have jets and shit?
Yeah, with like F-16s that
Oh, that's
I'm sure we sold to
badass.
both of them.
Yeah. you had the Indian version of like Maverick.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's like
So
I've
it's the
got you,
highway-
Ice. I've
yeah.
got your back, Iceman.
It's not Danger Zone anymore. It's
No, it's.
I was just playing that song too. It's the
no, that's not.
Hello, welcome to the Quickie
That's
Mart.
closer. Yes, that guy got canceled off of his own fucking show. That was
No,
dumb.
no, he didn't get canceled. They got they.
Yes,
they
he did.
They killed
ended
him.
the character.
Which was dumb because
I know it's dumb.
people from India weren't pissed off about
No,
it. It was
no.
white people.
Well, there was like two people that were from India.
Yeah,
they were
they
like,
don't-
they're,
they
but
don't
they're
matter.
but they're
They're from India.
leftists in
They're
Hollywood.
from India. They don't matter.
Technically, they
America.
weren't from India. They were born here, but they were Indian, and they lived in Hollywood and were
Yeah,
you know,
which is the whole
terminally woke.
Which is the whole reason why you don't take their fucking point of view at all. The guys right off the fucking boat or plane from India, ask them. They're going to be like, I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care.
Where's your hospitals? That's the next thing they would say.
Yeah, I want a
No,
job.
where's a 7-Eleven I can buy?
I am job.
I am job.
Do we have
I
anything
am
else up
job.
there?
We're
Hey, Kevin,
just
Jesus
fucking-
Christ,
Do we have
focus.
anything else? Yes.
Fucking focus.
excuse
Working
me
it up,
here.
and then
I
letting
was,
us loose, like bringing
yep,
it almost
yep,
to climax and then
Jesus
stopping.
Christ,
So,
Kevin.
Fucking edging it this whole fucking show.
When it comes to the news, now we had
I
a
just
very
fucking-
interesting thing to happen. What?
I just did the news flash and there wasn't any fucking news. Am I doing
Well,
the
the
news
no,
flash
you
again?
don't need to. You already did the news flash.
all right, so
we
we're
don't
still in the
need to do
news.
the news. Yes, we're still doing it. Oh my
Jesus
God, my
Christ.
fucking ears, Jesus.
Yay, Kevin, you did it.
Play him out. Play him out.
So, May 27th, outside Barack Obama's house, two Secret Service agents, two women, apparently got into a brawl
I'm gonna take some
that got
guesses
caught
really
on
quick.
camera.
Guesses really quick on their ethnicity.
I'm going to say white so I don't get in trouble.
All right. Kevin, you got any? Well, you know this, so you can't play the game.
I was going to say Eurasian.
I'm gonna say not white.
What? What
play the other card on
what
that.
version of not white?
Well, I see something that says, whoop this girl's ass.
Yeah, that's probably.
Yep.
I'd say black.
That's where I'm leaning.
Well, actually,
Well-
it didn't say whoop that
And in
girl's
fact,
ass.
he's probably said he prefers that race for his Secret Service or whatever they call them. Because that's what these people are, right? Secret Service agents.
They're Secret Service agents. Yes. So the Secret Service has
They
suspended.
weren't keeping it very secretive if they're beating each other up outside of someone's house.
Right outside former President Barack Obama's house. The Secret Service has suspended 2 uniformed officers who were reportedly caught on camera fighting each other outside former President Barack Obama's home last week. During the brawl, one federal officer allegedly grabbed her radio and threatened to whoop this girl's ass.
Did she say it on radio?
She apparently did.
That is awesome. That's actually pretty good.
Is there a video?
There is video.
Yay! We got to watch some chick fight. Chick fight.
All right,
It's
everybody
short.
toss out $1.
See this?
Yeah,
They're
what?
fighting up over there.
Well,
That's about
It's hard
all
to
there
tell.
is.
skin tone's looking pretty white in those hands.
It's
that
pretty
again.
black and white on this fucking black and white photo or
Yeah.
video.
Look at him go.
And this is like
Ladies,
the worst.
ladies, please. There's plenty of him to go around.
This is the worst fucking camera
I
I've ever
know.
seen.
Why
the
would they
camera's
zoom
terrible.
in? Zoom out.
It's probably somebody's phone too, because that's how they do
I think
half
that's
of
what they're
these.
doing.
Pushing
Yeah.
and shoving. Ladies, come on. Not very professional,
No,
now is it?
Not even any hair pulling, man. What the hell's gotten into these ladies?
Well, there's Secret Service.
Oh, here we go. It says this is from Susan Crabtree, whoever the hell that is. It says, is DEI still plaguing the Secret Service? Fracas outside Obama residence raises new questions. Get a supervisor immediately before I whoop this girl's ass. 2 female Secret Service uniformed division officers get into a physical fight outside the farmer. Oh, we got radio too.
Yeah, I
Check the
figured
audio
that out
on
a
this.
minute ago.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oopsie
We got
daisy.
no sound.
There we go.
Start it over.
I did.
Oh. That's black.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely because apparently she didn't change the fire alarm.
Even in her
smoke
car.
detector. That is insane. What the fuck is going on?
So, yeah. I mean, look. Okay, remember during when the assassination attempt happened in Butler?
No, because nobody talks about it.
Well, we
What?
did.
Forgot all about it.
Yeah, what happened, Kevin?
But during that, actually, after it had ended and they were getting
Did those
President
female
Trump into
officers
the-
fight? It?
No, they didn't
Oh.
fight. But what we did get to see is
couldn't even
them
get her gun out.
mill about, having trouble
No, I
putting
think-
their guns
yeah,
back.
she was
into,
trying to put it back.
Trying to put her gun back in her holster. She couldn't get it. They looked confused. They also looked like they were barely
it's real.
5 feet tall.
Because it's real now. This isn't play dress up any longer, fucking Susie Homemaker.
That's the problem. They're supposed to be trained and prepared for situations like that.
Look, this is why I find it funny when I was talking about a while ago, what would you do with a female pilot? And you go, oh, just it's fine. I'm like, are you sure?
Well, I mean, if she won like awards for being a pilot, then I'd
I don't
probably
know.
feel a little better.
Do you think the Black Hawk chick fucking won awards after being told by the male pilot in the other seat saying, hey, we shouldn't be going this way because we're going to probably crash into a fucking jet. And then they
No.
crash into a jet.
I don't see her winning any awards. I don't think they should
She's-
probably
she's
win
dead
awards.
now.
She won an award. It's called Death.
Yeah, well, I
Darwin
mean, some
Award.
people could value that
They
award
posthumously
more than
gave
others.
They posthumously gave her the Medal of Honor. They're like, way to go, you did it.
She's
you
a
bravely
hero.
rammed that plane.
You bravely made us look at the black box on the other plane.
That's wild, dude. What a take.
Good job for getting
What a
bad
fucking
laws to
take.
change.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking wild that we're going through all this nonsense in this country because of like old policies.
Because a lot of these policies happened in the last 4 years.
Well, here's
They're
the
old,
thing.
They're new
Like,
and they're ridiculous.
yeah.
like I don't care if the chick's the most qualified. Let her do it if
No.
she's the most qualified. Don't give a shit.
That's the key word though.
Yes.
Most qualified.
Yes.
Wait, what if she's a trans girl, though, most qualified?
Then fine.
Then she dress like whatever you appear as.
Right?
Just
So
don't
as a
dress
pi-
like a stripper. You know,
As a
What?
pilot?
dress the way you're supposed to dress
Oh.
in that role.
Is that what trans girls do then? They dress like strippers?
You know
then?
what?
They're
It's gonna.
allowed in the-
You know what would have happened if we kept going down this road?
That's what I'm trying to
In
get there.
yeah,
I'm trying to travel down that road. see
In
what-
DEI, had we kept traveling down this DEI road, it would have just been trans chicks taking all the chicks' jobs.
Fuck yeah.
All of them. So it would have just been male-dominated everything.
That's
Yeah, as
where
it-
it was going.
as
The
it should
patriarchy would have been way crazier.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, the patriarchy wins again.
Yeah.
Fucking wild would that be? That'd be fucking
Well,
nuts.
I mean, we had
We're
one
winning
year-
all the
Yep.
women's awards.
And
We're-
yes, they all have nuts. But it was crazy that, like, you know, we had Woman of the Year, Caitlyn Jenner.
I forgot about that.
We had the best female swimmer being a 6'1" fucking dude
Yep.
for like a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
In Australia, Australian rules football was dominated by this 6'2", like 230 pound woman. That was
then there wasn't
clearly
there,
not a
wasn't
woman.
there a bunch of like big track and like bicycle races that were won by trans
Yeah.
women as well?
but that's the thing. Like to the people that say there's no difference between men and women,
They're insane.
then how is it possible that a guy that would not beat guys is crushing women?
Yeah. One easy way to look at that, there's grip strength studies and
Get your
stuff,
fat
and
ass
you
back
can see
here.
just in grip strength right there, it's like massive differences.
Yeah. Bone density,
Yeah.
lung capacity,
Uh,
heart rate.
I think it's like what fast twitch response, I think it's called, or something like it, like the ligaments and everything actually respond faster.
We're just getting into phrenology now.
The phrenology is the skull.
well, they're fantastic climbers. I know that. Women kick her ass in climbing. That's for
They're
fucking
better
sure.
at doing
Except the ones that
ab
fall.
workouts.
Yeah.
Better at sit-ups.
Sit-ups?
Yep. I did police testing, and they always would tell us the women always crush the fucking sit-ups. They do terrible at the push-ups.
They're also much better at
Nagging?
No,
Yeah,
I was gonna say
it's true.
Naked yoga.
Doing dishes.
Dishes.
That's true.
Motherly stuff. Taking
Yeah.
care of the children.
Giving birth.
They're pretty good
far
at that.
better at that.
Yeah. Way
Yeah.
better than a man is, that's for sure.
Absolutely. I've
They're
seen
better.
Junior.
They're better at losing their feminism when it comes to wartime.
Yeah.
Oh
They're-
shit!
they're-
We're going to war.
They're far better at dodging the draft than
Yeah,
we are.
I'm no longer a feminist. What a shock! Weird that would coincide with the
I'm not
time
a
that we're
trans
moving to
woman.
war.
I'm a man. Wait,
That doesn't work.
now I'm a trans woman again. No, they're letting those back. No. Are they letting them back in the military? Do they get kicked out?
Look, I don't care.
I think a judge blocked it.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not gonna last.
I don't think. it will.
Here's the thing: I don't care if you're trans in the military. There's a dress code. I'm sorry. I feel the same
Yeah,
way.
You got to adhere to the standard of
Well,
what
I feel
it is, for sure.
the same way about Muslims. I'm sorry, you don't get to fucking wear whatever you want on your head.
You know what I mean?
Hijab.
They would no, they're not ladies. I'm talking about the Muslim guys that would wear the fucking
Turban,
not a
whatever?
turban.
I don't know what it's called, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's not quite a turban. It's
No.
So the Jewish guys can't wear their Jew cap.
Nobody should be able to wear any of that shit in the military. Everybody should have to be able to dress the same.
There's a reason why it's called a uniform.
What about jewelry and shit like that?
Nope.
Like the cross and the fucking,
Sorry,
they
get
can't
rid
wear
of
the
all of
chain
it.
and all that?
No.
Because I'm pretty sure I've seen them do that.
I know, but get rid of all of it.
Huh.
Get rid of all of it. You're now property of the United States Armed Forces.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with that. I think if you're going to be wearing a military uniform, then
Yeah.
you should be uniform.
Do you
with
see the
rest of
Chinese fucking
military.
dressing all like, hey, look, I'm a nuclear physicist that dresses like a chick.
Yeah, no.
You don't see that in the Chinese military.
No, Chinese military guys are not covered in glitter and.
No!
Yeah.
They look at that and they go, oh, we're going to steamroll this fucking
yeah,
country.
yeah, exactly.
It's
Like,
fucking
we
insane.
thought these guys were a threat.
Yeah, why? I
Jesus.
mean, that's not going to work.
No.
You don't intimidate people, but I mean, I guess it would be pretty intimidating if they had a division of nothing but trannies. Just
What would that look like?
a mess?
what an idea.
I think it would. Yeah.
Asian trannies
What?
in the military?
It's just young Filipino dudes.
That's what it would be. Yeah. It's like they're fucking hot.
Bunch
It's
of-
like these are
Bunch of lady
gorgeous
boys.
women.
Like, oh man, you had me at what?
Yeah, yeah.
I can make women comfortable. I can make women comfortable.
That's fucking. I'm just saying, those Filipino chicks are pretty hot. Dicks or no dicks.
I think isn't it more Taiwanese?
The Thai chicks are pretty good too. Yeah.
I think it's more Taiwanese. That's where it's like really well known. where it's like nothing but like streets of nothing but lady boys.
I don't have that sound file.
What?
The Me So Horny.
Ah, that would have worked.
That would have been fucking awesome.
That would have worked.
Damn it. I'm pretty sure I had it at one point.
A little bit more news
you
here. So the U.S. State Department just released a warning that Americans should not travel to Venezuela, and any Americans that are there need to flee because there are risks of torture and kidnapping thanks to Maduro's socialist government.
Yeah, isn't that everywhere in South America?
Yeah,
not
it's
quite
not really
everywhere,
a pleasant place
but,
to visit, I hear.
Yeah.
You know, like I
Sounds
hear
terrible.
El Salvador's gotten a lot better.
Because
It's funny how Law and Order can do that. Huh?
all of their gang members that were in the U.S. are now in their prisons.
Yeah.
I don't know how that makes their
and
place
all their
better.
gang members that were there are in
Look,
their prisons.
I was not a fan of... Who was the Filipino dictator dude that ended up fucking, like, just gunning down anybody that was doing drugs? Not a fan of that.
No.
Was not a
definitely
fan
not.
of that dude at all. But did it make it safer? Look, that's the thing. You do have a line.
Sure,
Right?
absolutely. There's a
Total
lot.
control by the government does probably make things safer, but it sucks.
Well, there was a guy, I think is a influencer named Vitaly that I think was in the Philippines.
Oh,
You hear about that?
I've watched
No.
video of this.
Yeah,
so
they
this
they're
guy.
making an example out of
Oh
this
yeah.
guy.
So this guy, he went over there.
How does
and
that have to do with Venezuela?
Oh, you're
Nothing.
talking about
You were
Philippines.
just talking about
Go ahead.
Philippines. But this guy went over there, and he's one of those streamers. His name's Vitaly. I think he's on He was on Twitch or Kick or something like that. And
He's been booted out on
Yeah.
a lot of platforms for his antics.
yeah,
He's
so
been
Word.
arrested a lot.
what this guy
too.
does is he goes around in public, and he just really just fucks with people.
He just harasses
Yeah,
people.
harasses
That
people.
sounds like that dude that went to Japan and did the same shit.
Yeah, and there was another guy. He went to Japan, then Korea. Now his name's Johnny Somali. Now
Yeah, that guy sucks.
That guy is also being
A piece
made an
of shit.
example of. He is a total piece of shit because he does the same thing Vitaly
Yeah.
would do. He just goes
Yeah.
around and just fucks with people. And both of these countries are now making examples of these guys. And Vitaly is looking at a steep prison sentence
Yeah,
in
like
a
23
really,
years or something like that.
in a really bad Filipino prison, like notoriously bad.
He's been arrested so many times and just let go because he had money.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is why you don't go to places that don't put up with shit like that.
Yeah, that's the thing is the president of the country. President, right, of the Philippines. I guess it's the president. He went on the news and it showed a reaction video of him watching some of this Vitaly stuff, and he's like, "Yeah,
fuck this guy.
Yeah, we have him. We're not gonna let him go. We're not gonna put up with that shit."
So
Yeah, that guy's a piece of
this is
shit.
Vitaly. He is a piece of shit, and he is looking at. Yeah, he's being denounced by the Russian government. Oh, that's
It doesn't
good
belong
for
to them
him.
anymore. Yeah.
Yep, they're just
Calling him
we're
American
washing our hands of this douchebag. He's not one of us guys, and I think that's his. That might have been his. I don't know if that was his actual
Mugshot?
He has
but,
tons of mugshots. That's just it.
Yeah, he does.
And he always makes a face in it. He's like, yeah. Like I said, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he is.
Does he deserve 23 years?
Probably
Uh,
deserves longer than
I
that.
think he deserves.
For the amount of time that he
I
served
do think
prior
he
to.
deserves a steep prison sentence, but I don't know about 23 years. Because, I mean, this guy has been a menace to society, many societies, because he's traveled all over the
No,
globe.
but what has he done besides just fucking with
I think
people?
he like kidnapped a person
he steals
or something
shit.
like that.
Yeah, he even stole like a fucking cop's motorcycle over there.
Yeah.
Like literally just jumped on it while the guy was standing there and then took off with it.
On camera.
On
I
camera.
mean, that's kind of cool.
Well, he films everything he does.
Yeah.
No, not the
Uh,
camera thing. Stealing
no.
a cop bike? That's fine.
Well, not in the Philippines. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Let's see. This is him in the court. And I think that's like the head.
Yeah, they're like,
Prosecutor
shut
or
the
something.
fuck up, dude.
Yeah, this is them reacting to all the shit. That
Yeah,
he's
they're
doing.
showing some of his videos here. And that's one of the things with these live streamers that do this shit is they literally film their crimes.
For a while there, he wasn't getting any clicks. He was like tired of his shit.
Yeah.
So he started to get a bit more extreme, and he was getting people following him and sending him money for it.
Well, that's the
so
problem
funny.
with that whole genre is like when somebody does something extreme, they go, oh, cool, let's fucking watch this.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing I'm curious about. I mean, where does all the money come from? I get you got 1 million followers or whatever. Each
Ad
one sends-
revenue.
But man,
It's ad
people
revenue.
clicking and sending money though. Even like
Well, yeah,
on,
people will send money.
like OnlyFans. Like there's a lot of money cycling through that
Yeah.
fucking site.
Oh, yeah.
Where the fuck is
Tons.
it coming from? Like that Bad Baby bitch making how much fucking money from just
She made
$10
what?
here and there? Like first month.
Oh,
was like
it's
50
not. That's the thing. It's not $10 here and there. It's that might be the monthly subscription, but it's like, hey, I want this video. I want this video. I want this video. I want this video.
So that's how it works. You got to
Yeah.
pay for each video
well,
too.
that's part of it. The other part is too. You can tip on top of things.
Jesus.
So one guy might give you $3,000, even though it's $10 a month.
Yeah.
For just interaction?
Tim, they're not you.
Well, not
You can-
just
you can-
that,
they-
but like he said, you can get them. Hey, I want you to make a video of you doing this, or a photo of this,
Actually,
or whatever.
Black Mirror just did an episode that was like that.
Oh, really?
Right? They had this. I forget what the name of their website was called, but
Mhm.
it was a website where you would do fucking weird shit on live stream, and people would tip you for it.
Uh-huh.
And then they would suggest what you would do, and then you would go, "Oh, okay, I'll do that. You're gonna give me $100? Fine, I'll do that." And it's the same thing.
Yeah.
What
Same idea.
fucking society do we live in, dude? That is Black Mirror shit.
We're
right
going.
there.
Yeah, no,
on
we're
one
already
that's-
there.
We're on one that's
That's
going fucking
fucking
downhill
nuts,
fast.
man.
That's why I say it's a simulation.
So click down below. Kevin will put a link up and tell us what you want us to do and send us money and we'll do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Shane said he'll kiss Kevin for $20.
I will
So
not.
20
That's
bucks.
not gonna
Shane is
happen.
going to tongue him.
That's
Lick
definitely not
his
gonna
anus for $100.
How about-
Kevin's
no, how about
disgusting.
no?
It'd be fantastic.
I'm not touching Kevin.
If
Stop
you do
it.
that, you're gonna get
Stop it.
multiple
Look,
diseases.
you're
It's
making
just-
this
It's already
weird,
getting
Kevin.
awkward. Look at that. Look at that tension.
Kevin,
That's
you're
just going to get us more money.
You're making this weird by fucking. Oh no! Like what? Stop it!
what,
All you
I
had
should be
to
saying,
no.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
No, but you're sitting over here. This is like when we send you the picture. This is just the same
God,
thing.
I
When me and
fucking
Tim
hate
just
that
laugh at it, we go ha ha ha, that's funny, and then we move on with our day. You go fucking ape shit and are freaked out for a month.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, stop it. It looks weird. It's suspicious. You're very sus.
Me?
Yeah, you, Kevin. I don't think you said anybody else. You're the only one there's being
Well, fuck
weird.
the both of you.
See, now you're being gay.
That makes no
Whoa,
sense.
that's not working.
I
So-
don't like them putting
okay,
chemicals in the water.
now-
Turn the friggin' frogs
So some
gay.
interesting news. We're going to move off of live streamers, gay
Gay porn?
stuff,
Oh,
and
come on.
yeah, we're going.
Why,
Let's
Kevin?
move on from that.
Is that a touchy subject to you?
No, I'm saying I don't want us to get pinned down into one thing and get stuck doing that.
We're not going to get stuck doing that, Kevin.
Why do you
If,
Why do you-
consider?
if it goes viral, then
Why
yeah,
does this
we
become
will.
your fantasy?
Why is it considered
It's
stuck?
nice.
Why do you
Jesus
think it's a
Christ.
bad thing, Kevin?
Jesus
Because
Christ,
You
it's
can
a
be a
bad
little
thing.
more open, can't you?
You're the most homophobic person ever.
No, it's just not for me.
Guess who?
So, back to the cool stuff.
Kevin's going to find a fucking bead to shove up his ass. That's why he pulled this up.
So,
That is a pretty big anal bead.
Yeah.
well, what can I say? I'm into the novelty.
Some Asian dude's getting a real good look at it.
It's
too.
not Asian.
That's not Asian.
No, I think they're Colombian.
It's always
I
South
believe.
America.
So-
South America always
Did
has
they find that
alien
alien
shit.
not too long ago?
So,
No, that was Mexico, and they were lying.
yeah, those are the
Where they found
mummified
3
ones.
babies.
Yeah, that was
whatever
bullshit.
it was.
So,
And then they started eating it.
So this has become. People have been talking a lot about this because it was found, I think, about maybe a couple months ago, and the scientists.
It's the thing Bob
it's
Lazar was
so it's
talking
like
about.
So it's basically this orb that was seen and filmed by several people. They could see it flying, and apparently it flew in Colombia, and it flew into some power lines, and got all fucked up and crashed to the ground. And so these people went out and got it, and then they brought it to this university, and these scientists have been studying it. And let's see this
El
video.
jueves
We're gonna
1 de mayo del
So it's
2025, el
obviously
señor
Spanish
José
here.
Luis
No, this is
Velázquez,
really helpful.
especialista en rayos X,
Performed
realizó
a
una
series
serie
of
de
Performed a series of
sorprendentes
surprising
pruebas a la
tests in the
esfera
Bugha
Bugha,
Sphere. They
la
call it
cual
Bugha
cayó
because
a
that's
tierra
the
después de
city
recibir
or
una
town it
descarga
fell
de
in.
10,000 voltios.
You got a
Las
10,000
imágenes
volt charge.
obtenidas
The images
arrojaron
obtained
resultados
yielded
sorprendentes.
surprising
En el
results.
interior
Inside,
se
you
puede
can see a
observar en el
dense layer
contorno en tonalidad blanca una
surrounding the
densa
white
capa que la
outline,
rodea, lo que
which
es
indicates that
indicativo
this
de que
is
es muy
very
gruesa.
thick.
En
In
tonos
rare
grises con
tones,
menor
with
densidad,
lower
se
density,
aprecia
another
otro
less dense
material
metal can be
menos
seen,
denso que
which would
confirmaría que la esfera
confirm
no
that
es
the sphere
hueca
is not
y
hollow
explicaría su
and would
inusual
explain
peso,
its
que se ha
unusual
logrado
weight,
documentar
which
de
has
manera inexplicable,
inexplicably
es
documented to be
variable.
variable. A
Asimismo,
series
se
of
detectaron
16
una serie
points
de
surrounding the
16 puntos
nucleus
que rodean al
were
núcleo.
also detected.
Esto se
These
trataría
are
de
giant
believed
atom?
to be
Al mismo tiempo,
microspheres.
se observó
At the
un
same
elemento
time,
de
a dark-toned
tonalidad
element
oscura
was
que
observed
se
distributed
distribuye en
throughout
el
the
interior
interior of the
de la esfera
Bugha
de
Sphere,
que revela
revealing
que
this
este material
material
sería
to
el
be
menos
the
denso,
least dense,
quizá poroso.
perhaps porous. So, and this is one of the videos of it flying that was captured.
Yeah, whatever. Womp womp. That's fucking dumb.
So there's some more though, because these scientists have been putting out more and more. Like I guess they've been X-raying it and using other methods to try to look inside of it. They say there's no hinges or any sort of way that it looks like it had been put together.
Some
I mean, it looked
fancy
like it
design
had a
on the
giant line around it.
Well, no, it does, but there's no way to open it from there. It looks like that was put in.
front. Well, there's a way to open it. That's for fucking sure. They're just not doing it the right way.
Oh, I guess so. But see, that's I guess when it started to kind of come down.
Oh, I'd be on that like white on rice. It wouldn't be fucking. No one would find that.
Yeah, and so we've got some more video here.
Look at that fancy design on it. Is that real?
See, yes, that is on it, and it's got this weird
That's so fucking dumb.
markings,
Come
language on it. These designs, nobody really knows what the hell they are. They could probably be fake, but
Yeah,
Wouldn't it
'cause
be?
it is.
Wouldn't it be funny if by the end of this, it's
Primero
actually
de
just an
mayo
So-
ad for Bad
del
Bath and
2025,
Beyond?
el señor
Yeah.
José
And those are
So-
little
Velázquez,
bath bombs.
especialista en
So
rayos
this
X,
guy's an X-ray
realizó una serie de
specialist,
sorprendentes
and he
pruebas
performed.
a la esfera
Okay,
Bugha,
so I
la
think
cual cayó a tierra
I don't know if this
Same
is the
fucking video,
Is
Kevin.
this the same video? Okay.
Las imágenes
Now, you
obtenidas-
notice how they. This is really dumb. No, it's not. It's not dumb, but I don't buy it. I think
These,
this is
so
all fake.
these. There's been a lot of people. I mean, like I said, this guy's also sent information to other scientists in America, and he's been trying to get other scientists to come out there to also examine it.
Yeah, except America's not going to do it because we already know what it is.
Because
Well,
we
there's-
don't, we don't
well, yeah.
fucking care.
Well,
No, we already know what it is.
No, there's a couple of scientists who have been talking back and forth to him on Twitter, and apparently have expressed interest in taking a look at it.
What I'm saying is the U.S. government already knows what it is, and we don't care.
Yeah, but these
because
scientists aren't the U.S. government.
because-
Or do they work for them?
we'll just kill everyone that's involved.
Well, they haven't done it yet
It will happen.
because these
They're
guys
all
have
gonna
been
die.
doing all sorts of testing on it.
It's every one of them is going to die of
So,
radiation poisoning or
Basically,
some weird
they
shit.
say that there are 3 different spheres within one another, and on the inside, there is actually, and there's another set of photos that show it.
Go. If you could pull the image of the actual like sphere again, the design on the front of it.
Mhm.
That right there. I don't know. It's
Pull it up.
pull that up really quick. Just rewind it to whatever
You could just rewind it.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna bring up a still.
because they say that center design there. The markings on the sphere on the center are an Empire emblem in the space conquest game Stellaris. Yeah,
I have Stellaris.
Yeah, so that little design right there on the
Zoom in.
Yeah, that design. Yeah, that in the center there
Is that the same?
is the emblem of the
It doesn't look the same.
space game Stellaris.
Okay, let me look up Stellaris. Okay, what did it say? It was the Empire.
Yeah, the Empire logo for the space game Stellaris.
Is it just called the Empire? I don't remember. I haven't played that game in years.
Yeah, Empire emblem.
Just type in Stellaris Empire symbol.
STE, but yeah, you got it.
None of that looks like it.
No.
Oh, this is the from the map.
From the map?
When you're playing the game,
Type map at the end of it.
I don't know.
I'm not seeing it. What did you type to get to it?
I just put Stellaris, or what is it? Bugha Sphere debunked under Reddit.
Bugha, yes, Bugatti symbol.
Or Bugha. Or Bugha. Just debunked. Just
Yeah.
debunked.
Jesus
That's like the
Christ.
first thing that comes up.
Bugha Sphere debunked.
Yeah, so that's what I always go. I gravitate towards the debunked stuff when it comes to stuff
There's
like
the
this.
symbol right there to the left.
Yeah.
Nope, to your left. That's up. Go back down. Jesus Christ.
Would you calm
the
down?
Facebook
Jesus.
distortions, yeah. So there, yeah.
Click
so-
over to the right where it says Reddit.
Yeah, it's
Jesus Christ.
That
This?
logo there
Yes.
is the same logo as on the front of the sphere.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
That is not even close.
No, it's not. It's got a similarity, but it's not.
So then, just go back the page, and there was also a close-up image.
And
that
that's
you
not
pulled
the
up.
Empire. That's the Quintian consensus.
Yeah, that's not even close to the same symbol.
So if you pull up the, there's that close-up of the symbol there. You see it right on Facebook.
Right here.
Yeah, that's not even close, dude.
That doesn't even
That
look,
looks
that doesn't even look close to it, huh?
no, that looks like a postage stamp,
Look
while
at-
the other one looks like not even close to that. That
Look
looks
at
like
that.
a circuit board.
Yeah.
Those don't
That's-
look the
this
same
is like-
at all.
3 squares.
So a square with sperms coming
Look
out of
like
it, and
a-
another one
a
has
black
square
dot
of sperms coming
That's
out
not.
of it.
No, that's
Some
not
other
even
symbol
close.
there.
Oh,
this
wait,
is
look at
this is a
that.
fucking
Look.
reach.
Look at that.
Zoomed in there.
Yeah, this is not
That's
even
kinda
close
cool.
to that other one though.
This outer part has kind of a similar. You know, it's got these little like circuit board thingies sticking out.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's not.
No,
Not
that'd
the
be
same.
like it's a sphere. It's got to be a soccer ball.
Well, it is I think it's about the size of a soccer ball.
Well, then it's a soccer ball. We've solved the mystery.
It was like those fucking
It's Columbia.
those weird metal towers that were showing up. The fucking
The
obelisks.
obelisks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to this guy. Do you seriously believe that an interstellar species capable of traversing the vastness of the galaxy would produce metalwork and engraving of such laughably inferior quality?
I mean, it does have to fly through a bunch of shit.
Yeah, well, who knows? Maybe they're terrible metal workers.
Maybe.
Maybe that isn't even metal. Maybe it's made of dreams.
Yeah. What if it is made of dreams, Kevin?
Hey,
How come you didn't think of that?
There you go.
who knows? Maybe it is.
Debunked.
I'm no expert on alien tech, or
No.
just
It doesn't look like the people that are researching this are either.
No,
Well,
generally
no.
not.
No, I mean, if they had been, wouldn't they just be able to go, hey, let's
we can't
not
open
bother
it. You
testing
can
it?
fucking open it. You just gotta cut the goddamn thing. Oh,
just-
there's no way to
Well,
open it.
I like I said, I have no idea if
Pound
they've
that shit to
tried or
pieces.
not.
Crack that egg. Don't fucking worry
Crudely
about it.
fabricated
This is
garbage.
2 weeks ago? You're bringing this up now?
Well,
What
it's
the fuck is going on,
because
Kevin?
it's still being talked
It's
about right now.
news.
It was they just started talking about it again today
What's the first 3 letters
because
of news?
they released a bunch of
What's
fucking,
the first 3 letters of news?
N
What does it spell?
W.
What does it spell?
Yeah, new. There,
This is 2 weeks old, you
Yeah.
motherfucker.
no, but these
2
fucking
weeks.
videos.
2 fucking weeks.
No, because the test that they just did and put out is brand new.
What test was it? You
I
took
just
an
told you-
X-ray of it.
The X-rays
That's not a
that I showed
test.
you. Oh, it's an X-ray is not a test.
Not really. It's an X-ray.
He's
A fucking dude. An X-ray is a
you
test.
just got an F. That's your test.
You are an F.
You're what? That doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't have to.
Say it. Just say it. You know you want to.
Kevin, you're a.
No, you're a.
Shane got it first.
Yep, I win. You lose.
I'm gonna come.
And apparently, Trump.
That's what
Trump's
gets
into
Trump
it.
worked up.
Yeah,
Two
he's
guys
into
going
it.
at it.
Dude, he always gets excited. But yeah, so that's been
Neat.
being talked about a lot. That's
Jesus.
been being talked about a lot.
38 minutes.
on the.
38 minutes.
I heard you the first time. I got you.
You're not going to write it down. What are you,
Well,
a
you just
waiter?
said it.
Because
It's fine.
I'm in the middle of talking. That's why.
You're like one of those shitty waiters that goes, "Oh, I got everything." Come back and none of it's right. Yep.
I would never be a
It's
waiter.
a fucking car accident, dude. And it's
No, but this has
happening
been
slow.
but this has been being talked about all over Twitter today because, like I said, they've been putting out a lot of photos. There's a lot of
I
others
haven't
that I
seen it
didn't.
at
I couldn't.
all.
I mean,
find.
it's interesting. I'll say that. Pretty cool idea. It's tough for me to buy into it.
Well, sure, yeah, and I mean, hey, I'm not so sure it's I think it. I don't. Why would a interstellar species have?
Yeah.
We don't
I
know
it
what
just looks. It looks like something you'd buy at the mall.
We don't know that it's anything that's
Yeah,
interstellar.
gifts from afar or something like that.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
that's a thing to just assume that it would be. Look, I think it's more likely that if we're putting or if something like this is the U.S. government has probably built shit like this that can fly. That's what we're seeing with like all the gimbal videos and shit like that. But we don't tell anybody that because guess what? It's a lot easier if we make people believe that it's all aliens.
Sure. Yeah.
Or
then-
just AI.
or whatever.
I don't
Just
think that's
because,
AI.
Because then they're not looking at our country
Yes.
and going like, "Hey, where the hell did you get this technology? Tell us more about it."
Yes.
Blah 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 blah. You know.
Well,
and
we're not
it's-
going to tell anybody. You think
well,
we're going to give China
right,
the
but
secrets?
It's gonna.
Here's the keys to the city,
the
guys.
point is, it takes interest off the
Yes, that was
country.
what the whole idea that I was spouting.
Yeah, I know that.
Thank you for reiterating it.
Jesus. Yes, to make everything a fucking issue.
It's not an
So,
issue.
like,
it's just hilarious.
But like, so the fact is that the government guaranteed has technology, and actually,
How do you
I was-
guarantee that, Kevin?
well, because I was just watching the thing today where they were talking
Yeah,
to these
you watched
different
something.
where they were talking to these
Sold.
journalists who have sources within the government who have been talking about how they have been working on different propulsion methods.
Well, think about it.
For many years-
we used to talk about gravity propulsion a lot in the 50s. It was in news articles constantly, and then just
Sure.
went away.
Yeah.
Went away, gone. There's patents for fucking gravity
Yeah.
propulsion.
But then there's also, I mean, we've been playing around with quantum physics. I mean, not too long ago, scientists actually had made a proton go forward and backward in time, which means if you can do it with a proton, all you got to do is figure out how to scale that up.
No, because in the quantum realm, things work way different than in the fucking full scale realm.
I get that.
Way
obviously,
different.
Obviously, I'm not a fucking scientist, and I can't go into the technical aspects about it. Well, what
it's-
I'm saying is, if it can be
Probably
done with
best
a
that we don't.
proton, if it can be done with a proton, it can be done with something else.
We
with
don't know
something
that.
bigger.
We don't know that for sure. The reason I say
Yeah.
that, the reason I say that, Kevin, is because you have, like, let's say that quantum physics and fucking physics, there's a Venn diagram. They don't cross anywhere. So there's something else we're missing.
Well,
Yeah, viewership.
The fact
'cause
is,
this
though,
is fucking bullshit.
But a proton,
That part's-
everything is made of protons.
Understood.
electrons.
But when you get down to that level, nothing. The laws of physics go out the window, completely.
okay, I mean, fair enough. I mean, but we also don't know. I mean,
Well, that's why I'm saying that if there's a Venn diagram, there's something we're missing. There's something that we don't know that holds those two together.
Peanut
maybe,
butter.
maybe not.
It's
I mean, I
probably
don't know.
peanut butter.
Yeah. Well, hey, peanut butter's fucking good, and it just like
What
duct
are you, a
tape,
dog?
it can be used for many things.
Yeah, I agree. And this is a fantastic thing that you brought us, Kevin. Thank you so much for bringing it. On to the fucking next. Please, your ass bead or whatever the hell that is. It does look like something from Gift from Afar, some fucking
It really does.
mall store.
So this is something Shane brought us today. Apparently,
God, let's get something cool.
apparent regular people fighting is no longer cool. So I think it was what
It
is this?
started here, though.
Is this the
Remember,
Chinese?
Comedy Central had that show where robots would fight.
Actually, they stole
Battle-
that from the
BattleBots?
British.
BattleBots
Yeah,
is still going strong.
Originally, it was Robot Wars. in
Nobody
Britain.
cares what happens in Britain.
Yeah, well, we steal everything from them.
We said, "Fuck you" a
We're gonna
long
steal
time
your
ago.
Show
No,
that's
no,
been
no.
on for 10 years before. ours.
Or we just said, "Hey, guess what? You know that land that you claimed is yours? It's now ours. Fuck you."
That's how we got Australia, wasn't it?
We didn't get Australia.
We did.
No.
So now we've got robots boxing each other. That was actually not a bad knee.
Yeah, that's AI. See the faces back there?
It's hard to tell because Chinese people.
That's pretty cool, but when it shows the crowd, look at the crowd's faces.
I don't know. It could be real.
Oh, he's getting turned around.
Nah, that's not enough.
而且我发现他们起立
哟，这拳给的可以，
非常准啊，
直接一黑。
Well,
No, the
honestly,
remote
though,
control.
We've seen the Chinese have robots like this that have
Well, yeah.
walking
Remember,
around.
they had that one AI one that fucking
went
started
nuts?
punching people.
Yeah.
哎呀呀呀！
2
Get him, dude. Get him. Don't. Ah. Those
He's
are-
just making sure to pin him. That's all. Oh shit, he's getting back up.
Yeah, something about that seemed a little.
哇 KO 了，对，直接 KO 了。哎呀，好。
I don't know, man. That could be real.
I mean, it could be, and who knows? Maybe this will be a thing in the future. Robot fighting, like what was
Real
that one?
Steel.
Yes, Real Steel. Thank you. Yes.
I mean, that's what
Hugh
they're doing.
Jackman.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're remote control fighting robots.
Yeah, but in that movie, I think what did he have? Didn't he
Gloves,
have like
power
gloves
gloves
or
or
something?
something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just the same thing, just
yeah,
with a
Yeah.
different medium.
exactly. But
Throw some AI in there and get it real. Fuck having people control them. Just have the real AI robots do it.
That's what I want to see. Is just robots fighting each other until they realize, why don't we fight the people?
Yep.
In the
Uh,
crowd.
That's how it will start.
Or it'll be like, oh fuck, what was the name of the comedy bot that was in fucking South Park? You don't remember that?
I don't
When
think I remember that one.
because somebody made a joke that Germany has no sense of humor, so they made a fucking comedy bot that was gonna put every comic out of business, and for its grand finale, it would just murder the audience. It's all, this is ironic, haha, ironic. This is irony, and then it had miniguns and just would fucking annihilate everyone. And
It just went Ed 209 on everybody.
yeah, but the thing is, you know how that world's so weird, like. So everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's so fucking hilarious!" Ha ha ha! It's like, what? It murdered an entire audience. Yeah, that.
Encore.
I think somebody did say that in one of them.
Yeah.
I think that actually did happen.
Hey man, I mean, look at it this way. What if that is what happens in the future? Then the possible Terminator future. We have all these like
It's just a
robot
comedy
AI
bot?
around. Yeah. The comedy bot just goes around murdering
'cause the
everybody.
comedy bot's
just
like-
kills the entire United States military.
It's all, haha, this joke is so much funnier if you're all dead. It's like, wait, what? That doesn't work for me.
But when we build all these bots and say they're controlled by AI, or maybe linked, maybe they're controlled by a central AI.
iRobot.
and that AI takes control. Yeah, iRobot.
Well, look at what AI's
Were
already
they-
tried a few
Were they
times.
individuals in that?
No,
or
they
did
were all
have-
controlled by
they
that
were all
one
controlled
chick.
by the one- oh,
Gladys
you're
or
right.
whatever the fuck her
Yeah,
name
that's it.
was.
That's it.
No, Gladys is from
Wait. It's been so long since I've seen
Aperture
iRobot.
Science,
Well,
the fucking video game. Gladys is the main robot in. God damn it! Now I can't remember the name of the video game where you're
I don't know.
doing all those tests. Portal 2.
Oh.
You're right.
Yeah, that's
dude.
Gladys.
Oh,
I only
shit,
played it-
man.
I
Blast
only-
from the past.
I only played the demo of Portal. It was interesting.
Portal's fun. That was a fun game.
But
It was a cool
no,
puzzle
just
game.
look at all the things that have happened with AI so far. AI has been gone to be shut down, so it tried to upload itself onto another server in
Yeah.
order to get away from being killed.
Yeah.
Other AIs have now, they created their own language at one point, so that
Yeah,
we
had to
wouldn't
stop
understand.
that one quick.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we
I
wouldn't
remember
fucking
that.
be able to understand anything it said. Another
To
one,
another AI. The
Yeah.
two of them created one.
yeah, and then there was another AI recently that I can't remember what the fuck it did. See if you can find anything like AI.
Well, there's something they're doing prompts now, and it's making like short videos and short movies.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
through
No,
an AI prompt in
the-
this new program that's amazing.
Some of
Yeah.
those are fucking nuts.
I actually saw Asmongold do one of those. Yeah, it was maybe yesterday where he did like a Twitch streamer. You know, he tried
Yeah.
to basically make an AI of himself, and it got kind of close. Like
Well,
the
the
guy
ones
was
I've
missing
seen
teeth and shit.
are like incredibly accurate.
Yeah.
yeah, some of them are almost like like this was made in a VFX studio,
Yeah.
right? That has to be.
Like they're talking to each other. It's just like, can you believe we're made up of prompts? Can you believe this has
Wow.
all been made up as a prompt?
See if you can
They're
find
talking
that,
about
Kevin.
We're going to
shit
get
like
to
that.
the point where we're going to be able to make our own movies with prompts with
Yeah.
these things and say like, hey, I
Can
want
we look it
I want a
up?
movie with Bruce Willis doing, he's
fucking himself.
fucking himself.
Like
no,
hard.
No, getting banged by a dragon or something.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Do that.
What was I looking
dude.
for? AI
Could
what?
you do that? Could the dragon have two penises?
AI,
You can do that with AI.
Hey,
AI
I
video
look forward to
stuff.
that, dude. That's a. Oh, let's make our own. Is that what we're gonna do?
No,
No,
you got to
no.
find. We're not trying to find the video creator. We need to find the videos.
I can't remember what it was called. Best AI.
Yeah,
video.
that's just
Those
going to
are
tell us how to
generators.
create a video in AI, Kevin.
No,
You got to change the prompt.
Jesus Christ.
The prompt. He said prompt. I'll find one, Kev. What do you got better than you?
Nope. That's gonna also find us
Well,
video fucking maker.
Then
I
what
can't
the
remember
fuck
the
do you want me to put in,
There's the
Shane?
name of a program that made it. I just don't remember the name of the program.
AI.
Here,
I don't know.
I'll go to the one that I fucking saw.
That's not good. God damn it. Are you finding it?
Here we go. This AI cost me $100.
This cost me, like, it was like $100.
We're not gonna watch the whole thing. I'm just gonna just jump through here.
Oh, is this the guy making his own AI prompt?
Yeah.
He's making one.
Try and find a weapon.
So this is him. This is made by AI right here.
Oh my god.
That's 100% AI generated.
Yes. He just said make a Twitch streamer playing a video game, something like that.
Holy fucking shit.
Volume?
So it's even
Or
got
is it just me
it's
that's
even
loud?
got
No,
the
it's-
gamer chair. It's got the. Let me look at the hands. Let's watch the hands.
Wow.
Oh, hands do some weird shit there.
Yeah.
Okay, so at the beginning, yeah, it's not perfect, okay? Because you've got the clicking. Yeah, not so good, guys. Oh, not so good. Not typing, yeah, because you had the clicking sounds, but watch.
And find a weapon.
See? See, he's not doing it. All right, all
With his
right.
right
Mouse
hand,
hand
he's
was
got a
scary.
mouse
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
the mouse hand was very good, though. And
Yeah.
here's the most inaccurate thing about this video. If you guys can tell, some people might be able to notice. But it's a Twitch streamer that is, in fact, married. This is, I don't know, maybe, obviously,
It's on the wrong hand,
there's, like,
though.
feedback that it needs, etc. But, yeah, he has a wedding ring on. So,
Oh,
obviously,
we might
that's
be
not
seeing
it.
the video reverse
And
or
that's
something
wrong
like that.
hand.
So-
Is
No,
it? I
because
don't
you'd
know.
still use
We're
your.
gonna
But,
fast
oh, it is. It's wrong
forward
hand?
to
Okay, never mind then.
okay to another one of the other one he does. He does a few of them.
I could ask it if it does. You're gonna make porn with this later, aren't you? No, you can't really. It's the thing is that you have to wait. So this is the way that a lot of these things work. Is that the really good versions are pretty
we
censored,
could do our
so
title
it's hard to
fucking
get them to
sequence with
make
that,
stuff
dude.
like that. But
Yeah.
good. Okay.
Write our
okay.
prompt out and have it do it for us.
So look, so he's trying to make himself, I think, or it's close. Oh, kind of like.
Yeah, no,
More
that
like
looks
a-
exactly
yeah,
like him.
Well, read the prompt and then let's watch the video. Read that. Can you read that prompt? Right, was right above it, or
No, because it's blurry now.
yeah.
But not that much. Okay. okay.
Middle-aged man, mostly balding with long hair and skinny, who is a Twitch streamer, sitting in his room. His room is filled with garbage, and it looks like a college apartment after a party. He has a beard. There are also roaches in the room. Yeah, this is about him.
Yeah.
Not very many, just maybe one or two. He is also missing teeth and is surrounded by soda cans and fountain drinks from the gas station. White skin. And this is what it came up with.
Hey,
But it's not.
it's
playing.
not wrong. He's not playing it.
Let's, oh, wait.
Next raid.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, that looked pretty good. I mean, it does. It looks very comical, but
Yeah.
Oh my.
But it's still like, I mean, it still looks like a real human being.
No, it doesn't.
It just looks like a fucked up human being.
It doesn't look like a real one at all.
Why
the
did it
the whole
say
room,
raid?
like Tim was saying,
my-
it looks comic
Oh my
like.
god.
it looks like Gollum.
It looks like a crackhead under the
Oh
bridge
my.
is what he
No,
looks
it
like.
doesn't.
There's
It
folks
looks
that
fake.
can potentially
Oh my
look like
God.
that.
So let's move it along. Okay, this is another one he does.
Why did it say raid?
Look at that.
I was gonna say that looks more like a real person.
I mean,
He's turning to the side.
jeez.
Okay, that looks like a crackhead under the bridge.
Holy shit. That's all. That's an
Oh,
AI
shit.
generated from a prompt. That's
Yeah.
pretty fucking cool. I mean, the
Wow.
cockroach fly in there didn't.
So it
seem
says,
right.
do the same guy, but with a white shirt instead of a brown beard, age 34.
That is crazy.
Look at that.
That's
The
actually
Cacrox,
really
you
good.
see? Okay. So
The
all
lighting,
right,
how it changed too, like
download, try a younger
Yeah.
the
age.
previous one had that
Yeah,
weird
I
light
don't
bulb
know.
behind
Is
it
this
that
what
made the
somebody
whole
who's
lighting.
34
Yeah,
is
this
supposed to
looked
look
off
like?
on the
I
last
don't
one. The,
think
the,
Yeah.
the
right?
lighting.
This looks like a more natural
Mass
light coming in
Mold?
from the window
Okay.
there. That's pretty cool. Now
And
again, you can
so,
see there's no
get some
logos on
gold
the
teeth. Yeah,
cans in the
maybe you're
back.
right.
There's nothing that can give away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
all right,
ad
all right. The
placement or
same,
nothing
all right,
like
I'm
that.
gonna do one more with this, and then I want to do generic streamers. Okay. Same guy, but he's a Twitch streamer,
So we're gonna fast forward to when he actually
and
starts.
he
the
is only missing 3 teeth.
Big
Let me
damage.
pause it. Let me mute this. Okay, the audio got fucked up, but if I take it right to the beginning, that does look very, very close to how I look, right? It's very, very close. Yeah, it kind of got fucked up. It's you in 10 years. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, okay, all right, same guy but wearing headphones. How about that? Same guy but wearing headphones.
So you continually add prompts to it, and it
Oh, yeah.
evolves a video.
Yeah,
That's
let me see if I
fucking
can
nuts.
try
We can do that right now on
Okay,
Facebook.
so let me
With-
go
with
back
like,
to this.
oh,
and
yeah.
think about
with
this.
pictures.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
Big dick
no.
damage? What?
I love World of Warcraft.
I'm
he
gonna be
says.
honest. Like, I feel like the missing
Big
missing
dick
3 teeth.
damage?
I don't think that really works. I feel like the teeth thing kind of messed it up. I personally think that this is the best one.
Yeah, that one does look
Yeah.
really good.
I do. I think this might be the best one.
That guy looks like he's
or-
on the verge of death.
I think this is the best. Like, this is the best visual. But this
Just
this
imagine,
also
this
looks
is
good
probably
too,
shitty
especially from the
AI
side.
too.
Like that's
Yeah. I mean,
that's
and
crazy. And also,
you know, obviously,
never
like
really
he said, he paid
realized this, but that
$100
could
to
just
do
be
I'm
this.
seeing these things
So,
all over on
I am
fucking
too.
TikTok, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
And I mean,
I
this is
actually just
just
look like
it's
a fucking
in its
zombie.
infancy, you know, and I'm sure there's
Well,
better stuff,
We're
you know,
what, 10,
but
10 years in now, aren't we?
yeah,
Because
well,
remember
I
seeing
mean,
the fire column of fire all the
Okay.
time and all those AI generated
World of
videos back then,
Warcraft.
and they were always looked
That
really
was
off.
good,
Like eating the
actually.
burger looked fucking terrible, but it was like,
Yeah, but that was only like a couple of years ago.
yeah, this is not.
This is not even 10 years
Yeah.
in.
No, yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, like the video creation stuff is in its kind of infancy. But I mean, I think that in the next year or
You're
two,
right. It's only been like 5 years or something
Yeah.
like
It
that.
hasn't even been that.
it's
We started talking about the early AI stuff on this show.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
sure. Now we're down to 3 years.
'Cause-
And this is 3 years of progress.
Yeah, because I remember
Because AI does it at an exponential rate. Because
Yeah.
it can fix itself.
Because I remember when we were talking about on this show about Chat GPT and stuff when it
Yeah.
was first coming out.
That's right.
And
We're on ChatGPT 5.
yeah, and then there's also Grok now,
And ChatGPT 5 has passed the Turing test.
which is freaky.
67% of people thought it was real.
Oh yeah, was that the one where it's like convinced me?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, that was the same week that we ended up talking about the
Reddit thing.
Yeah, with fuck, what was that?
Changed my mind or something like that.
Yeah, what country did that? God damn it!
Swedes. We're gonna play the Swiss. On
No,
this
I
one.
think it was. Where was that?
What the study?
Yes.
I think it was
Jamaica.
I think it was the Dutch.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
the
what was
goddamn
the
Dutch.
fucking place?
Let me look it up here.
it was a fucking.
It was a university. It was the. Let me see here. The
Reddit AI study. But yeah, it was pretty fucking crazy that their AI was getting people to change like their opinions on shit.
Unethical
Zurich. Okay, yeah, it was the
University of Zurich.
University of Zurich that did it, and it pissed a lot of people off.
Well, yeah, because it's unethical.
Yeah,
what
sure.
they were doing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And
You don't just
but
put people
they-
in a study.
Well, and they because the whole idea of it was, and we talked about it. They were trying to change people's opinions, and not only that, but they wanted to see if people were convinced that these were real people talking
Yeah.
to them, and
They
most of them thought that it was, and it was successful in changing some people's
I was
opinions.
gonna
How'd
say
they
I
find
don't.
out?
I don't think anybody knew that it was AI.
No, yeah, I
So
don't
I
think
think
that
it
anybody did.
convinced everybody.
But the fact is, it actually they changed people's opinions on there, like political opinions and other opinions, just based on having conversations with these things.
Just wait for the dark history we're gonna have. We're gonna have a very dark history soon.
Yeah, someone's unplugging
I
this
think
shit, dude.
I think that I mean, just think of, okay, if it can do that, think of all the other applications, bad applications that it could possibly have. Like
That it's
think
already
about-
doing.
Well, think
That's
about it
just
like
it.
this. It could brainwash some stupid bastard, some lonely fool to go kill someone,
We don't have the robots do that for us. We don't need people to do
Yeah,
it.
it's MK Ultra 2.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
It's just a different version.
It's just a different approach.
They give you a little bit of acid and some AI.
Hell, you don't even need acid. Just have this person.
Nah, but if
this
you have both,
per-
it's
well,
fucking.
yeah,
it's
I mean,
100%.
yeah, sure.
You're gonna do what
But
we
you have
ask.
this one person say, convinced, thinking this is like, say like an incel or something, convinced this is a woman he's talking to, and the
Yeah, like,
person
man,
just
what is that?
completely just
What was that-
radicalizes.
What was that football guy that happened to? Manti Te'o or whatever the fuck his name was. I don't know what his actual name was, but he got convinced that he was talking to a chick and all that, and it was just somebody else.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what you're talking about.
O.J. Simpson?
Didn't
Yep,
he like
that was O.J. Simpson.
Didn't he like leave his family or something
Yeah.
like that? Yeah. Okay. I think we talked about that on this show.
I don't
too,
think we
didn't
did.
No,
didn't?
it doesn't sound familiar to me.
But yeah, I mean, and that was with an earlier model of this stuff.
I don't even think that was AI. I think that was just a person fucking catfishing him.
Really? I thought it was AI.
No, I don't think it was AI at all. But just imagine
Well, okay,
if you now have an AI, they can just do it without needing
Okay.
somebody to prompt it. You know what I mean?
I think I'm thinking about the guy that was talking to an AI, and the AI was convincing
saw
him
that-
to like.
No, Kevin, that was a movie. That's called Her.
No. That's when he falls in love with the AI.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking
That's
about
what
a
happened.
movie. I'm not talking about a movie. I'm talking about a real event.
Ex Machina.
It was Ex Machina, wasn't it?
No,
He gets
it
stabbed
wasn't
by
a
his own
fucking
creation.
movie.
That Asian chick in Ex Machina that was
Fucking
fake. Pretty
smoke
hot.
show, dude.
Pretty
Yeah.
fucking
Pretty
hot.
hot.
Fucking
Yeah.
banging.
Yeah.
Well, both the female
All of them
ones
were.
yeah.
He made some hot. He made some hot robots.
Yeah, he was
Wasn't there
into
only-
making hot robots.
Wasn't there
Yeah.
only two?
3, I think.
Was there
Couple
3?
parts in the closet and shit
Oh
like that.
yeah.
Yeah, you could take like vaginas off of one, put it on the
Yeah.
other.
I did a blonde Asian this time.
Blonde Asian.
Yeah, tight sphincter.
There you go.
It's the best ones.
Yeah.
Is that where we're heading
Some
towards?
heart- some
I
heart
hope
pushing.
so. I
No,
mean, if we're not taken over by
Oh, we're-
AI,
we're
hopefully
definitely-
it's AI sex bots.
You know it's gonna go there at some
Kevin,
point.
half the ones that we've shown on the show are 100% fuckbots.
Well, dude, they've already got like super realistic like fuck dolls. So like
Yeah.
all they got to do is put an AI fucking brain into one of those things and
Maybe
boom,
maybe some bones.
bones too,
so it can move
Yeah,
around.
Yeah, but you know,
It's just a flobby fucking gelatin.
I'd like flobby and gelatin. Actually, I don't want to move around too
be able
much.
to toss
Yeah.
it around the bed.
Lightweight.
no.
I'm not looking for anything heavy.
It'd
gonna
be like
be a metric
more like a
ton.
dead body.
Could you imagine? I can't even fucking lift a damn
Yeah,
thing.
no,
Maybe breaks your
You're like,
bed.
okay, so which position do you want? Because we can't do that.
It's not happening.
That is not happening.
You are not on top.
No, it's not happening.
Ever.
Look, first off, we can't use the bed.
That's what I
That's
mean.
gone. We already tried that once, and it's broken.
It's gonna be the garage with a concrete slab. That's
Yeah.
the only way you can
Last
go.
time we tried the kitchen floor, we fell through it.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. There's some loophole. There's some things that need to be figured out
It's the
first.
T801.
I could dig it though. So
It's
yeah,
got
Got the body
that
of
is
a female,
100
but the face of Arnold.
I mean, it's 100% going to happen where we're just going to be fucking robots soon. And that's how
Women are going to be obsolete.
No, that's actually how
they already are, Kevin.
That's how AI is actually just going to kill off humanity. It's going to be it's going to
stop
trick
reproducing.
Yeah, it's going to trick everyone into not fucking ever again because you're just going to fuck a robot.
Well, I guess there's worse ways to go.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, but you're past your prime.
I don't think I ever had a prime.
There you go.
So that's
you don't
why
have to
I wouldn't
worry
mind.
about it.
Yeah, I was drunk through most of my prime. Actually, all of it.
You had a prime?
I mean,
Did you?
I think it happened, but I
Did
don't
you?
know if I was like prime. You know,
Yeah.
like I think just age-wise, it's the prime age where I should have been at my prime, but I was too drunk.
At one point, you were at a prime number.
Yes.
Okay, that
That's it.
works.
That makes a little more.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
That's a little more charitable.
Yeah, seems about right. All right, we can end on that. Kevin's
Another
sad
jolly
life.
way to end a fucking show. Fantastic.
Kevin's sad life.
We're all
End with that.
worthless, crappy, stupid
Thank you for
people.
listening to the show and how sad Kevin is.
I'm a sad guy.
Kevin's going to unalive himself later tonight. Goodbye, everybody.
Gun in my mouth.
Peace out.